when you get to the point that aging becomes an issue, every 4-year cycle, you roll on the aging table. You roll 2d6 and subtract the number of career cycles that you've already had. So at 34, or is it 34 or 36? 34. At the end of the 4th career terms, somebody roll me 2d6 minus 4.
I gotcha. 1.
At 1, you're fine. No effect from aging.
Okay.
Reynold got a 3, also fine. Yeah, you don't actually start getting negative effects until you get into negative values. So you're like when you're 34 and you have your first aging roll, you have a -4, and the lowest you could possibly go is a -2, which gets you reduced 2 physical characteristics by 1. It's like, okay, that's not great, but that's survivable. So there is some incentive to keep pushing it and keep accumulating skills and connections and gear and make your character more and more experienced and powerful. But those risks accumulate. You might get more injuries. You might roll really bad on the aging table. Like if you get a -6 or worse, you reduce 3 physical characteristics by 2. There are only 3 physical characteristics, and you reduce 1 mental characteristic by 1. So like your stats are just plummeting as you age, and you hope that your skill proficiencies make up the difference.
Yeah, so just atrophy and Alzheimer's, the character.
Yeah. Okay. Aging crisis. What does that mean? Any character is reduced.
I think that's what happens when you turn 40.
Oh, if any characteristic is reduced to 0, then the traveler suffers an aging crisis. The traveler dies unless they pay 1d6 times 10,000 credits for medical care, which will bring the characteristic back up to 1. The traveler automatically fails any qualification rolls from now on, which means your career is over. Even if you paid the medical costs to survive this, you no longer get to have a career. It's time to start playing the game with this old character who's barely alive.
It's rough.
Delta points out, otherwise you could keep going after you get all your stats to 0 and just farm skills forever. Yes, exactly. So, yeah, we figured out how you die during character creation. Way to go.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yep.
Live fast, die young, leave a pretty corpse.
Yes. Just for fun,